Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I have a goal in mind. I'm trying to motivate people to get to the gym before 2026. But if you want to do the new year, new me type thing, then fine. I'm gonna give you guys 5 reasons why you should start going to the gym and lifting weights in 2026. Now, I'm gonna leave one reason out. Getting stronger and looking better, I think it's an obvious, it's a given. I'm gonna leave that one out. I'm gonna give you 5 other reasons, alright? Reason number one is to be more athletic and agile and mobile. I think lifting weights is a bad rep. Not everybody, a good portion of the population seems to think that you lift weights, you're gonna get bulky and stiff, right? And there might be a small grain of truth to that, but it's really small grain. Odds are, if you lift weights and you do certain movements, you're gonna become more athletic, more mobile, and have better agility, and better capabilities physically, all right? I'll just give you a few exercises you can add to a routine, and if you really progress in these, I promise you'll become more athletic. The Romanian deadlift. You're getting yourself in a 90-degree angle with weight on your hands that's pulling you down, and you're using your lower back, your hamstrings, and your glutes to fight that force and then lift it back up. I promise you, you will become faster and stronger if you have never practiced that movement in your life before. Squats. You're putting a heavy load on your upper back and you're stabilizing it with your core and your upper back, and then you're using your legs, putting yourself in a vulnerable position to drive up a bunch of force. You will become more athletic. Runner-ups. Overhead pressing, where you're getting weight and you're stabilizing it with your upper body and you're pushing it up with your shoulders and your arms. There's a translation there to athletics depending on the sport that you're doing. But even if you just add pull-ups and push-ups and dips, if your mobility allows it, I promise you do those movements right there and you do them safely and progressing those properly, you will become more athletic. Now, obviously, if you're trying to gain muscle, you want to add more to it, but that is one reason why you should get in the gym and lift weights. Become more mobile, more athletic, and have more agility. A quick little experience tip, that I'm going to give you based off my own life. I used to box when I was younger. I teach boxing, so if you want to hire me for coaching, I promise you won't regret it, but that's for another video. I used to do boxing myself, and now that I'm older and I don't no longer practice it to compete, but I just do it here and there to keep myself in shape, and because I actually love it. I'm actually faster, hit stronger, and more have more agility than when I was in my younger days, in my later teens. It's because my legs are stronger, my core is stronger, and I just have better mobility, and I'm lighter on my toes, believe it or not, even though I generally weigh more. I weigh about 180 right now, and I used to weigh about 150 to 160 in my teen years. So just something to take into consideration. Reason number 2, all right, we're going to reason number 2 right now, is your metabolism will get faster. More muscle mass equals a faster metabolism. How much is subjective, depending who's saying what, but the fact is you carry more muscle mass, you carry more mass in general. It's gonna require a higher upkeep of calories to maintain that weight. I'll give you a quick little example of something that I do, right? I bulk for about 9 months throughout the year. Sometimes I'll squeeze in like a mini cut in between. Sometimes it's 8 months. This year I did a whole 9 months of bulking. I'm about 180 right now. I intend to get no higher than 183 by the end of February. And then I'm gonna cut that weight off. But I've noticed throughout the years of me bulking and cutting that I can actually intake more calories and lose more weight during my cutting phase. 2021. I was eating about 21 to 2200 calories, and I did an 8-week cut, maybe 9 weeks. Forgive me for forgetting, but it was about 8 to 9 weeks, and I lost about 13 pounds. Fast forward, this year, at the end of February, I was eating 24 to 2500 calories a day. I did a 12-week cut, and I lost 21 pounds, all right? So do the math there. My metabolism's clearly gotten a little faster. And even though I'm gotten older, I'm 35 years old now. I know I look like I'm 21, but I'm 35, guys. And I'm only gonna get younger. This year, I really intend to go hard on this cut, I'm going to do a 12-week cut at the end of February. I'm going to eat the same, about 2,500 calories daily. I intend to lose about 20 to 24 pounds, and I'm going to look the best I've ever had in my life, and it's because I'm lifting weights and my metabolism is getting faster. Little side note, if you're an individual and you want to lock in, but you don't have all the information to lock in, start by going to the gym, lifting weights, doing a little bit of cardio. Just focus on lifting weights. You don't have to focus so much on changing your diet right away. You could just literally go to the gym, maintain your weight, lift weights for a full year. Let's say hypothetically you gain 8 pounds of muscle, you're going to look a lot better. And slowly over time you get better at things, so you can start adding the caloric deficits and counting your calories and macros, all that as time goes by. But I'm telling you, get yourself in the gym and start lifting weights, get a good exercise selection. All right, that's the second reason. Reason number 3 that you should join the gym in 2026 is the mental health benefits of reaching goals. Lifting weights is one of the few things in life where you can see physical results within a set amount of time. If you've never lifted weights in your life and you go and you start doing exercise and you lift weights, 3 months in, you see the results, so you know it works, right? If you set goal systems within your exercises that you choose, for example, hey, I'm benching, right? And right now I'm benching 225 for about 6 to 7 reps. I'm trying to get 245 for 6 to 7 reps. I can measure that in my logbook or the app, whatever app you use. But yeah, I use Boost Camp to measure my progress, and it is just really rewarding when you hit that personal record, that hit that PR. And especially if you go with somebody and they're like, yo, PR, me and my bro, we say PR City, It's especially when we get a whole bunch of personal records in one day. It's just really good for mental health. If you're having a bad day, but you go to the gym and hit a PR, at the bare minimum, you have that sense of accomplishment that you might have not had otherwise, or maybe you would have. I'm just saying, it's an extra sense of accomplishment that you can measure and you can track, and I think it's very rewarding. All right, I'll give you reason number 4, right? It makes common tasks easier. Chores around the house, you're less likely to get injured. Lifting up the couch, vacuum underneath. Do that safely, please. Taking out the trash, bringing in the groceries. And I'm gonna give you one example. A couple years ago, I have 3 kids. They're all boys. And I took them to the park, and they had a great time. They're very energetic. And it was time to go. But my 2 youngest decided it's not time to go yet. So what they do, they ran in separate directions. So I had to make a choice right then and there. I go, okay, I need to go catch one of them, carry them, and then go get the other one and carry the other one back to the car over my shoulder. So here I am with a 6 or 7-year-old chasing them. I get the youngest one because, believe it or not, the youngest one's a little more athletic. Love you, Liam. So I get the youngest one and I'm carrying him over my shoulder, and then I go get the other one. My oldest one, he was 10 at the time, so he kind of understood the scenario. He was like, all right, I'm gonna just follow what Dad says. Caught the other one. I went and got him some pupusas. If you never had them, go eat some. But I got the food afterwards. But once I got him over, I'm literally carrying them. I see my boy in there at the park, and he's like laughing at me. I'm like, yo, man, peace out, man. Have a good one. He's there with his daughter. It was just a great time. But I attribute that special moment that I will never forget to being in the gym and being strong and being able to just catch my kids when they were at the most energetic and just carry them to the car. I'll never forget that moment. Just little tasks like that, you get a higher quality of life when it comes to the tasks like that. So that's reason number 4 for me. Reason number 5 that I think is a little more important than all the other reasons is, especially if you're trying to be in this earth for a long time, is you're less prone to injury as you get older. Working out increases bone density, strengthens joints if you do it safely, of course. You get more muscle mass, so you have a better coordination and balance in your body. So as you get older, you're less likely to get that fall that the older people kind of dread sometimes. When you slip and you fall, and all of a sudden you twist something, or even if you do, you recover quicker because you're stronger. Your body just recovers quicker when you have more muscle, especially for guys, because it kind of boosts the testosterone. The more muscle you have as you get older. Maybe in your 20s it might not matter so much, but be 45 and fragile, and I promise you your test levels will be kind of on that low side. So I guess reason number 5, if I had to sum it up, is for longevity, guys. Longevity for the people you love. You'll be able to play soccer or football or basketball with your friends, even at that age, kids and their friends. You know, I'll even tell you this. One time I went to my son's event, school event, and one of the kids was like, "Hey, is your dad a bodybuilder?" My son was like, "No." He goes, "Oh, when I get older, I want to be jacked like him." And Lord forgive me, you know, I'm not trying to boost myself up, but it definitely made me feel good going, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? It's starting to show at this point that I'm strong and healthy and I look young, so I'm assuming that if I keep going like this, that I will be strong and healthy when I get older. And I want to give you one more story in the gym. Me and my friend, we were at the bicep curl machine, and this elder individual came up to us. It was asking, "Oh, hey, how old are you guys?" You know, we gave him our age, and he was like, "Oh, you guys look younger than that." And then he's like, "How old do you think I am?" And I was like, you know, I'll be honest with you, I thought he was like 55, but I kind of, you know, shot it under. I didn't know. I didn't want to be disrespectful or hurt his feelings, so I was like, I want to know, 47, 48? He goes, "How old are you?" He goes, "I'm 71. This guy was a tank. I could not believe this guy was 71, and he wasn't even lean like that. He was kind of chunky, but man, he was strong. You could tell this dude was a beast. He was 71. I was like, man, if I look like you when you're 71, man, I did something right. He just told me, he was like, you're on your way. So I can tell you this right now, that dude could take a fall if he fell. So guys, those are the 5 reasons. Be more athletic, more mobile, increase that metabolism. You know what I'm saying? Mental health, reaching these goals, makes common tasks easier. And guys, you're less prone to injury when you get older. Keep yourself young. Lifting weights does that. And if you know somebody that needs some motivation, send them this video. If you learned something in this video, give a like. And if not, I'll see you in the next video, guys.